All right, this is regarding the landscape class for the map from Google Maps for the assignments that are not showing up when you email them to me. And what has happened after a lot of experimenting, and some of you may know this off the top of your heads that are viewing this and probably could have saved me a lot of time, but sometimes you learn better by experimenting and doing it yourself, and I'm going to show you what happened, but basically, because, and I hope this is a problem with everybody's having, or the issue and they don't realize it, and the reason it's worked in previous semesters is because the map was saved as a JPEG and then copied and put into AutoCAD as a JPEG, and then, of course, scaled, and et cetera, et cetera. What has happened for some reason, and I don't know, the format changed or something changed, when you snip the tool and do a save as, it has an option of saving as a, I think it's a GIF format, and that's why it's causing an X reference. When you send it to me, there's an X ref that shows up and it's not inserted. I can go through a whole bunch of steps with the X ref and get it in there, but that's not the way it's supposed to come across. So hopefully I'll be able to show you this. I've only done it once, and hopefully I can remember how to do it. All right, so here we go. So starting off again from our Google Maps, and then we go ahead and launch the snip tool. And snip tool, they say they have a new application on that, and I already did this once, so I'm going to go ahead and do a new. And again, make sure you get far enough out, not too far, but you want to be able to have enough information that you can get started on this. So again, snip it. Now, when we do a file and save as, right here is JPEG. And here's the GIF, I think I said GIF file that it was defaulting to. So check this when you do a save as. If it says GIF, save it as a JPEG. Save it as a JPEG. And then, of course, put the name in here and where you're saving it to. So I'm going to call this snip test number 5. As you can see, I have, I'll go ahead and choose 4. It's going to be JPEG, but this will be number 5. All right, and I'm not going to go through the whole email because I did test this, but this is the portion that I think was causing problems on my end. And you're saying, hey, the map is there. What's going on? I know I'm sending it right. And so this is the issue on that. So then you save it, and you know it's going to go to your desktop, and everything, I'm sorry, try that again, to your desktop, and everything is cool. And let me go ahead and open that file up. And if you, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you need to check anything, what a file is, just go to the properties on it. And so what did I save that as? Snip test 5 right there. So right now I'm hovering over that, and it shows, you don't even have to go to property, it shows right here item type JPEG. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open that, and then I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy that. I'm copying a JPEG compared to the other one. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that, and let me see if I have AutoCAD open. I do have it open. And let me bring it over to this screen. Maximize that. So I'll start a new drawing. And like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole email thing because I tested it once and it should work for you, but I just want to show you now. You know, go ahead and set your units, of course, and send them to the architectural. That's fine. You don't have to go for it. That's fine on that. And then I'm gonna right click and go to clipboard paste and turn ortho on, and there's my map. And I know you're probably going, oh, well, that's what happens. It all works fine. But I think the problem is it's not a, I want to see GFI, it's ground fault interceptor, GIF, I think it was. I think the problem is it wasn't a JPEG. So when you are saving it in Google Maps, make sure you do the file and then do a save as. Oops, that wasn't right. File save. See if I can do that. I have to do a save as because this is already existing. But make sure in Google Maps you do a file and save it as a JPEG, and I think that will solve the issue. So I'll have this posted for you. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. I know there's been a lot of issues with it, and this should also resolve the PDF portion when you PDF this, because I think the file reference was also showing up as in the PDF as well. It's showing up a blank. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. It's too late in the evening. So anyway, I've worked at it for a while. Hopefully that will work it out, and I'll get this posted, and should be good to go. All right. Sorry about that. And I don't know why it changed up, because the past semesters, I mean, I'm talking 3 or 4 years back. We've used a snip tool. We've done this. I don't know if something they changed or I just didn't realize we were picking JPEG or what. But anyway, there you have it. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Go ahead and post any questions. Thanks. I'll get out of here in a second.